Hello.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes.
Lordship, in hearing item number 10, as per order, it's supposed to be listed on 15th of May, but
Item,
item number 10,
it was to be listed on,
10 and 11,
oh,
so
so,
it's wrongly listed today.
okay. Miss
It's Secret Lordship,
K. Chukru,
for the
Planet
petition.
Council for the petitioner, submitted this matter was to be listed on 10th and 11th. Huh?
15,
Oh,
15 May, 15 5.
15th May. However, this has been wrongly listed today. In view of the above, list this matter on
15 5,
Okay.
25.
Okay.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes,
I beg to mention item number 12 from the supplementary cause list. I'm for the respondent number 7
yes,
in IA 65 of 2024.
yes,
Since my senior is indisposed, kindly list the matter after 2 weeks.
after 2 weeks.
Yes, Your Lordship.
So who is for the petitioner here? You are for respondent number 1. So they're seeking adjournment since the respondent is indisposed. The
Adjournment,
Counsel
Your
for the
Honor.
respondent.
Your Honor, last hearing, you heard the OP number 7 argument for over 2 hours. So I think she doesn't need to be present for you to hear our argument. Since now it's our turn.
No idea. This perhaps was to be listed for hearing.
Mhm.
This is listed in the admission, but then this was to be listed for hearing. And there are other matter also.
Yes, Your Honor, IA
6.
58 is there
Yes.
also.
6 is also there. 6 is main. 58. And then in other, probably the respondent has to file affidavit. 58. 21 also. Respondent probably has not yet filed any affidavit. But then whatever may be, since the council is indisposed and cannot, in absence, it will be difficult.
You cannot hear our side this time?
No, in
Okay.
absence of the council. it
Okay,
will be
Your Honor.
difficult. So, praying for 2 weeks.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Okay. You are also not being represented by the,
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
you are appearing in person.
I'm appearing in person. My advocate is also should be there in VC.
Okay. Miss,
Abi.
hmm?
Abi.
Submits that her senior. Who is your senior?
Nityo Koza.
Koza is also appearing in person.
Yes.
Koza, who appears, who is supposed to appear in person. He is indisposed, and therefore pray for adjournment of the matter for 2 weeks. The petitioner, Miss, your good name, Nune.
Barbara Nunes, Your Honor.
Okay. Barbara
Nunes.
Nunes. The applicant in person. Who is present. You are for?
Lordship, I'm the applicant in,
IA-21,
For your, for,
the,
okay,
yes,
for
and
the hospital.
yes, for hospital.
Okay.
Your Lordship,
How about in absence of
Lordship,
the Lanark Council appearing on behalf of, in absence of the Lanark Council appearing in persons, this matter stand adjourned. List is
Lords,
now-
I'm
Yes.
sorry, I'm here, my lords.
Therefore,
Lords, I'm representing the petitioners.
petitioner,
Yes, my
In-
lords.
applicant in IA 65.
Yes, my lords.
The respondent in person, who is supposed to appear in person, is indisposed. So therefore, the Lanark Council appearing on her behalf is
Okay.
seeking adjournment.
Please, my lords.
Okay. Then, his name also, your good name,
Sachin Jain, advocate.
Sachin Jain. Lanark Council for the applicant, huh? Along with Nunez, huh? Appearing on person. He's also present. His name, okay. And adjourn. And then, Mr. Paseko Pote, in between them, Paseko Pote Lanark Council appearing on behalf of the applicant in IA 21 is also present.
yes.
Okay, and then however,
I'm led by my senior Mr. D. Samuel Abraham.
he is
My
also-
lord,
Yes,
my
sir.
lord, I am also representing the hospital
For the hospital, okay.
applicant, yeah.
Up-
I am also appearing for the hospital applicant,
Okay, good name, please. Your good name.
Samuel Abraham.
And Mr. Paseko Pote, huh? In 21. And then in the last, however, in absence of such. Okay, okay.
Your Honor, if I may, I would like to update the court as far as the condition of the baby. She is once again having a very serious high-level infection, hospital-acquired infection, due to a lack of proper hygiene. She has a tracheostomy tube,
But there is an order to continue her treatment.
but they're giving inaccurate, in not proper treatment. They are very much lacking in hygiene, which has caused her to now again get a very serious infection, E. coli, very serious infection, and she's having the highest level. There are 3 levels of infection: moderate growth, scanty
This-
growth, moderate growth,
This
and
her
heavy growth.
treatment
She's
in-
having
this
heavy
is in
growth.
58, I think.
Pardon, Your Honor?
50,
My lord, I have a submission.
yes.
The hospital has been giving all the protective treatment to the baby so far. And all her allegations are not true. For the last 3 years, the hospital has been giving proper treatment, and it has been endorsed by the best doctors in All India Institute of Sciences, Delhi. And the hospital is willing to shift the baby to some other specialty for which the writ petitioners are not agreeing, my lord. Actually, they are harassing the hospital, my lord. They have never cared to pay any bill so far for the 3 years. My lord, imagine 1 crore 19 lakhs is pending. Still, we are respecting the law. And the judiciary has been misused by this foreign citizen. The writ petitioner too is a foreigner, Portugal. She wants to take the fullest advantage from the Indian judiciary, my lord. My lord, if you peel away the emotions point of view, point of this case, there remains quid pro non. We are giving treatment to the baby, and the parents has to pay the bill. It's a contract, nothing but a contract. Paramananda Katara case, for emergency, we are expected to give treatment to stabilize the patient and shift the patient to a some other specialty. That is the order given by a Paramananda Katara case. Quoting that case only, the Honorable Court gave orders for us to keep the baby properly. And we kept the baby properly for the last 3 years, my lord. My lord can easily understand and realize the difficulties. We are small hospital. We are established only for service particulars, not for profit. Completely service, and the revenues are replowed within the institution, my lord. Nobody is taking any fields from the hospital. We are service oriented. Our main objective of the hospital is service to the society. Attendant factor is income. Whereas in corporate, main object is income. Attendant factor is service. my lord, can kindly dispose the 21 and enable us to claim the money because writ petitioner 2 is a foreigner. She is holding a foreign passport. At any time, she can disappear. And we will be put into irreparable loss, my lord. And only the Honorable High Court can save us from this. This is my submission.
Your Honor, if I may,
Yes.
All these allegations given by these writ petitioners are false.
please allow me to speak, Sir Abraham. You've had your turn. Your Honor, I completely agree with Advocate Abraham. Let's strip away all the emotions of the case. Yes, what is left is a contract. And under contract, regardless if a patient pays or doesn't pay, they cannot give improper treatment to the child in the ICU. They cannot just be careless and give infection after infection, risking the life of the baby. They cannot say, oh, since you didn't pay the bill, we will let your baby to die via infection that we are neglecting to do proper treatment. They cannot do that, Your Honor.
What you are submitting now about
And
the,
the
about
claim-
about the health condition of the baby.
Yes.
Is the latest development.
The latest, Your Honor, right now, Your Honor. The report came out yesterday.
So you received the copy in the last.
No, Your Honor, they have yet to comply with the court order that you have passed.
last
They've not
occasion-
given
in
any of
last
the,
occasion, you were asked to provide a copy of the bills and the daily medical records.
they
Have you
have not,
received
Your
the- have
Honor.
you received the
No,
bills?
Your Honor.
You
So we
provide,
have my lord, we are having 3 weeks time, we will give the medical records and the bill
Time is
also,
already over.
and the bill
It was a
also.
1 week time. My lord, I'm sorry to intervene. The
counsel,
time given to them had already expired. It was a 1 week time given to them.
Yeah.
They have chosen not to comply with the order.
Your Honor,
now
if
you say
I,
unless they.
My lord, they are actually preparing the medical bills and the medical report also. It takes more time because 3 years record we have to see. So I'm very sorry, we will produce it. There is no doubt at all. Time may be given, more time may be given to us.
The bill, unless you provide the bills to know at least that what is the bill amount. It will be difficult for them also. And then you are claiming for bills and not providing the bills. How it is?
Yes.
My lord, we have provided the bill earlier. They have not paid at all. For the last 3 years, we have been trying. We sent notice also. They never cared to pay. They never came and asked for any bill. We are ready. We are keeping the bill ready. We will submit it.
Now, since they are claiming, they are asking for bill, you provide the bills. And at the
Yes,
same
my lord.
time, at the same time, the submission of the land account for the applicant or the applicant in person is that the present condition of the baby Adriana is deteriorated. What is your information about this? The latest status of the baby Adriana?
I don't have any instruction. I will file the latest report, my lord. I will file.
So,
Give me
there-
10 days time. 10 days time, I will file it.
there is an order for continuation of the treatment, proper treatment of the baby.
Yeah.
Best care and treatment should be given to the baby. There is an order, no mistake, please.
Yes.
And then you provide the bill as well as the record, medical records of the baby to the petitioner, the applicant. How
Yes,
much
lord.
time you are praying, you said?
2 weeks time.
Other
I will
two-
give. Another 2 weeks. Yeah, we are preparing. We are on the job.
Your Honor, that's a very long time. The law states that it should be within
Okay,
7.
let her pay some. Let her pay 50 lakhs now. We will also. She has to complete the contract also.
Submission.
She has not paid any bill. Any bill she has not paid.
Surprising.
1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. Let her,
Argues.
my lord, let her also show some interest in paying the bill also, my lord.
First you
Even a
provide-
single bill she has not paid.
First, you provide the bill.
Okay, my lord. Yes, lord. Yes, lord. Much obliged.
Mr.
Your Honor, if I may just reply.
21 is Mr. His name, huh? And assisted by Mr. Pacheco for Tilani counsel for the applicant, okay? Who prays for Father 2 weeks' time to provide a copy of the bills and the daily medical records of baby Adriana. to the respondent number 1 and 2. The applicant is granted for the 10 days time, okay? Within 10 days.
Your Honor,
Mm.
today we would have liked to brought you the report, but because they have refused to give the documents in time, we were not able to. That's why Abraham is falsely telling you that they have been providing all the treatment properly. But if you see the lab report, then you will see it's the highest level of infection. They've been neglecting her. She has a tracheostomy tube in her throat. There's an open wound. They've only been changing the wound dressing once in a day, Your Honor, when it's supposed to be a minimum of 3 times in a day. So they are letting her to be fully soiled in her open wound.
Miss Barbara Nunes. Respondent number 1. Okay, Mr. Tejangoli, Barbara Nunes. Respondent number 1 and 2. And is that the baby Adriana was directed to be taken care of by the hospitals by urgently the baby Adriana has reached to highest, what did you say? Highest
Pardon?
Level of infection.
infection,
Hospital-acquired infection, Your Honor.
hospital?
Acquired infection. Legally, it's called nosocomial infection.
Reached to the highest
Heavy growth.
Heavy growth,
heavy growth.
yes.
This is called in the,
There are 3 levels when the lab report comes back: scanty growth, which means hardly any bacteria, moderate growth, and heavy growth. Heavy growth means the infection's already quite progressed. So it's very serious, life-threatening infection.
If I may, Lordship.
yes,
Lordship,
My lord, I will file the status report, medical status report.
yes.
Lordship, without any documentary evidence produced before this,
Yeah.
they cannot make any verbal submissions, Lordship.
The reason why we don't have documentary is because you did not provide, according to the court order, you did not
No,
provide the
you-
document in
you-
time.
You provide the
They did
document.
not approach
latest
the,
document,
they did
the
not
medical
approach the
documents.
court,
So
the
that-
hospital, Lordship.
Sir,
Lords, can I just add one thing?
you are not providing the documents,
Lordship, they
neither
did not
bills,
came.
nor the medical document also.
If they are present in the hospital, we will
Now,
provide the
whatever they
documents.
say,
We are present every day, Your Honor.
can it be treated as a correct? Because you are not providing.
Lordship,
You
will
provide, you
provide
provide
within,
the documents so that the
Lordship, we will
court
provide,
assesses the
since
gravity of
it's an accumulation of three years for the.
That is there,
taking
but
time.
you are not providing the bills. Provide the bills and say this much.
In fact, Lordship, we've been providing,
Hmm.
all this time we've been providing,
Okay,
Lordship.
anyway, then,
Your Honor, this case is
But
also
we'll give a
listed for
the
next
whole
week.
compilation, Lordship. We'll give the whole compilation to the petitioners, Lordship.
okay.
Your Honor, this IA,
Then, 10 days, no? Granted 10 days,
Your Honor, this IA is listed for next week also.
10 days. Which IA is listed?
IA 21 is for next week, as per your previous court order. So if they are given 2 weeks,
This has been listed today.
if they're given 2 weeks, then next week we will still not have the documents. Again, they will say that we're just falsely claiming without evidence. But the reason why we don't have evidence is they refuse to give us, even the latest reports they refuse to give us. All the bills they refuse to give us. So they are just charging
Now-
us and
now
we
this
don't know
time-
what they're
now this
charging.
time- Now this time they have to give,
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
provide, Mr. Fasekaputre.
Lordship,
Okay,
Lordship, we'll do
provide, huh?
that. Lordship,
And
we'll
then
do
you
that.
claim that these are the bills, latest bill, and these are the latest condition of the bill.
Lordship,
Okay, list this matter after 10 days.
Lordship.
Okay.
Bless my lord.
Your Honor, what about IA 58?
50?
58 is
That
also
will
listed
be
today,
listed, along with this,
in 10 days' time, no?
yes.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
Please, Your Lordship.
Yes,
I beg to mention item number 8, hearing item number 8, Lordship.
item number,
8. Lordship, this is a fixed matter, but my senior has some difficulties today, so kindly list this after a week.
okay. You're for the petitioner,
Yes, Lordship.
Miss
Ubang Nenla Longcha.
Supong, huh?
Ubang Nenla Longcha.
Some is that Senior has some difficulties today and prays for adjournment of the matter for
1 week, Your Lordship.
a week. Miss Lieutenant Government Advocate is also present. However, is prayed for by the Lieutenant Counsel for the petitioner. List this matter after a week. Okay.
Obliged, Lordship.
May I please, Your Lordship, but
Yes.
I also beg to mention item number 9, Your Lordship. On behalf of my colleague V. Jimo, Your Lordship, he has some personal difficulties today. So this matter may kindly be listed after 3 weeks, Your Lordship.
No
Yes.
objection, my lord.
No objection. Miss, some is that the Government Advocate appearing Mr. Jimomi, Government Advocate, who appears in the case, has some personal difficulties today and therefore prays for adjournment of the matter. For
After 2 weeks, Your Lordship.
3 weeks, to which Miss
Atsala Kips.
Achila Kepsolane, counsel for the petitioner, has no objection. Accordingly, the prayer is allowed. List this matter after 3 weeks.
Obliged, Your
Okay.
Lordship.
For admission, item number 1.
Your Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, I'm making a prayer on behalf of my colleague, Your Lordship, AIME. Your Lordship, here, she's here to file counter affidavit, Your Lordship. So kindly grant 3 weeks time to file counter, Your Lordship.
Yes, counsel, not yet filed.
Yes, not yet filed.
Miss appears on behalf of the Lieutenant Counsel for the petitioner, staff. And how much time you're
3
praying?
weeks, Your Lordship. She's
Okay,
here to
so-
file
so
counter.
appearing on behalf of, who appeared?
AIME, Your Lordship.
Hmm?
AIME.
AIM. On behalf of Miss AIME, Government Advocate for the state respondent. Prays for further 3 weeks' time to file affidavit in opposition. The prayer is allowed. List this matter after 3 weeks.
Much obliged.
Okay.
Item number 2.
May it please, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, we want to take this matter up. However, the government council is engaged in some other court, so if this matter may come up after the listed items.
Come after?
After the listed items, Lordship.
Okay. Time being. Okay.
Obliged, Lordship.
Item number 3.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes.
Here I'm on behalf of S. Shah. Here she is yet to receive instruction, so kindly grant 3 weeks of time since today she has difficulties.
Not yet filed, yes.
No objection.
Okay, Miss Hanema appear on behalf of the Lieutenant Counsel for the petitioner. Mr.
Ajungli.
Ajungli Sangtam appearing on behalf of Miss Cheng, Lieutenant Government Advocate for the state respondent. Submits that the respondent, submits that has not yet received instruction.
Lordship,
That's that they have to, they are yet to receive instruction from the government to file affidavit. And accordingly pray for how much time?
3 weeks, Lordship.
Further 3 weeks' time. The prayer not objected, accordingly the prayer is allowed. List this matter after 3 weeks.
Obliged.
Okay.
Item number 4.
May I please, Your Lordship.
Yes,
Your Lordship, we are yet to file our affidavit in reply, so kindly grant us 3 weeks' time.
so you are praying for how much time?
3 weeks' time, Your Lordship.
3 weeks' time. Miss
Ali Tosu.
Alito So, Lieutenant Counsel for the petitioner, prays for further 3 weeks' time to file affidavit in reply to the affidavit in opposition filed by the state respondent. The prayer not objected. Accordingly, the prayer is allowed. List is matter after 3 weeks.
Your Lordship, there's an interim.
Stop. Para. The interim order passed earlier shall continue till the next date. Okay.
Lordship.
Item number 5.
May I please, Lordship?
Yes.
Your Lordship, this writ petition has been filed by the petitioners because his applications and reminders were not considered for appointment on compassionate basis. Lordship,
Yes.
yes, the Lordship, the respondent number, the 1 to 4, they have filed an affidavit in opposition,
Yes.
stating that in para 5 of their affidavit in opposition.
Affidavit in opposition of 1 to 5.
1
to 4.
4, Lordship. Para 5, page 3 of the affidavit in opposition.
Para 5.
Yes, Lordship. Page 3.
Para 5 is at page,
3.
is it at 3?
Yes, Lordship. Page 3.
Which one is para 5?
That with, it starts,
Affidavit in opposition of respondent number 1 to 4.
yes, 1 to 4.
Okay, there is no para 5. You have para 5 there.
Yes, Lordship.
Page 3, Lordship.
Page
Hmm?
3.
Page 3,
Page 3.
Lordship.
Page 3, there is para 5.
Okay. Page 3, para 5.
Yes, Lord.
Can you read it? No para 5. It's without para number. Para 5 is at page 6,
In fact, the
page 7.
the affidavit in opposition is filed, no, the numbering is,
No, no,
might
the
be some-
para 5 is at page 6.
no, there are 2 paragraphs actually in the affidavit in opposition.
Okay,
I think they have filed it with some errors.
maybe. You have numbered in your, I think then it.
There's
must be
two para
incorrect.
5s, 2 para 5s, yes.
Is it?
Lordship. Yes, 2 para 5s and 2 para 4s also.
Yes, that is why,
Yes, Lordship.
but this is not this no paragraph, not numbered, this one.
Lordship, I think it's because of the lease. You can check it out, it's in para 5.
Hmm? No, this is same paragraph, page 3. It's not numbered. Para 5 is here in the page, at page 6. Para 5, 4, 5. Is it the same?
No, it's a affidavit, that must be affidavit in reply. There is one affidavit filed by the
Okay, this is, okay. Affidavit of,
Opposition.
just a minute. Huh? Affidavit, this is affidavit in opposition of 1, 2, 3, okay. Then this is para 5, yes, please.
yes. Page 3. That with regard to the statements made in paragraph 7 and 8 of the writ petition, the answering deponent begs to state that as per the OM dated 17/9/2015, the department is maintaining the applicant list. Your Lordship, this is
Yes.
important. The
Applicant
department,
list, they used to maintain.
yes, the applicant list for appointment on compassionate ground in chronological order.
Yes,
However, when the addendum dated 9/4/2019 was added in the previous OM dated 17/9/2015, the department has bound to update the applicant's list time to time. The said addendum stated that insertion of para 11 compassionate appointment made to the group C and D posts under this scheme shall be strictly in order of that, and first preference shall be given against those who have died earlier and who fulfills all other eligible criteria. Then to the subpara. Now, it starts with now the subpara. Now the petitioner is recorded at serial number 10 in the seniority list of applications for appointment on compassionate ground. Therefore, the case of the petitioner can be considered as and when the turn comes.
See, this serial number according to you is correct?
No, Your Lordship.
Okay,
I have filed an affidavit in reply.
okay, to this.
Yes. And even by their own admission, it's clearly stated that they maintain a list of applicants who have applied for the post.
As per the seniority of the application.
No, as per the seniority of whoever tied first.
Okay, not based on the application.
No, Your Lordship.
Okay,
And I'm stating that as per the OM
hmm,
for compassionate appointment, OM is very clear where it states that when there is regular post vacancies available, if an applicant is eligible for that post, he should be immediately given the appointment on the basis of 50-50 ratio. 50%, at least up to the maximum of 50% compassionate appointments can be made in a calendar year. So if there are 2 vacancies, at least 1 may be given for the compassionate appointments. However, what they have submitted is at annexure, in their annexure they have enclosed. Only 1 annexure, Lordship, annexure 1.
yes, serial number 10. there.
Yes. However, at the top, it's the list of candidates applied under compassionate ground with effect from 2015 till date. However, if Your Lordship may come to the OM, the relevant OM for compassionate appointment, which I have annexed it at in my writ petition, annexure D, page
Just a
16.
minute, as per this list,
Yes,
yours is at 10.
yes. This is just the list of applicants,
Okay.
not the waiting list as, said
No,
by
you
the
said,
OM.
you said that seniority is being maintained from the date of the death of the deceased.
Yes.
So this, it seems that this is in accordance with the,
No,
I
it's
think
not
the
in
date of the
accordance
death.
with the OM. The OM says that
no,
there should be a waiting list
okay,
when there is no regular post available for appointment. Only then a waiting list number should be given to the applicants, not maintaining a
okay.
list.
So OM is that page?
OM is at page 16 in my writ petition, Your Lordship. Page 16. Page 16, the relevant portions, I may be allowed to read, Your Lordship.
This is page 16.
Page
Revised
16.
Okay, please.
So I'll read from the clause 2. Clause 2 says appointment on compassionate grounds shall be given only to the one of the following members of deceased employee's family: A, spouse; B, son; C, daughter.
Hmm.
Then at 4, paragraph 4,
Hmm.
compassionate appointments may be made to the post falling under the combined direct recruitment quota of Group C or Group D. The ceiling for compassionate appointment of 5% of the direct recruit vacancies in Group C and D post has been done away with, provided such appointments do not exceed 50% of the vacancies during a year. So at least 50 may be given. That's what I was submitting, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, if we may kindly turn to the next page, at page 17, paragraph 7. This will be relevant, Your Lordship. Paragraph 7 at page 17. 17(7).
Yes.
Applicants under this scheme should be eligible. It says should be eligible and qualified for the post in all respects under the provisions of the relevant rules, recruitment rules. No relaxation in eligibility will be met in any circumstance except except to the extent provided under this scheme. Date of joining by a person appointed under this scheme shall be treated as the date of his or her regular appointment. All departments shall maintain a waiting list. It says a waiting list in
Yes.
chronological order
Hmm.
for compassionate appointments. Next, this is crucial. An applicant will be given the waiting list number on receipt of the application if there are no regular posts available. Your Lordship, the sole basis of giving a waiting list number is not about, as a matter of procedure, they are not bound to give the waiting list number. As a matter of procedure, they should consider the application of the applicants and consider for appointment only if there is no regular post available at that point of time. A serial number shall be allotted to the applicants and not otherwise. However, in this case, if we may look again, closely again at the annexure 1 of their enclosure
Yes.
in their affidavit in opposition, this is only a list of candidates who have applied on compassionate ground with effect from 2015. And interestingly, Your Lordship, if we look at the serial number 1, it's very interesting, Your Lordship. Name is such and such, date of name of the thesis such and such, date of death is 5/9/2005. Someone who died 20 years back. They have applied only on 14/8/2023. After a lapse of more than 17 years, Lordship, they have submitted an application after more than 17 years. As per the OM, it is the duty of the department, to scrutinize and see whether a particular applicant is applicable, eligible for that particular case for appointment.
See, is that also not possible if the person at the time of death of his father, he or she was minor?
Yes, Lordship, the whole object of OM for compassionate appointment is to give immediate relief. That's why in the paragraph 7 of the OM, it clearly says that when the application is relief, if there is regular post available, they should be given immediately. And if there's no regular post, waiting list should be given.
Here, what is your submission?
Your
Is
Lordship,
there any regular post at the?
yes, Lordship, my affidavit in reply.
See, but then,
Your Lordship, in my affidavit in reply, I have made categorical statements. During the pendency of this writ petition, I have applied for an RTI query. Your Lordship, through the RTI query, I was able to make out that over the period from 2010 till date, there have been more than 291 appointments in the department. And so far, from 2000,
your case is your son or?
I am the son, Your Lordship.
Son.
Yes,
Your
Lordship.
father died in the year 2020 only.
Yes, Lordship.
So those posts earlier.
Yes, Lordship.
Is not connected with you.
Yes, but Your Lordship.
Probably appointed also.
Yes, Lordship. But what I'm trying to submit is, I've also asked for a query regarding how many appointments have been made over the past years.
Okay.
So interestingly, from January 2016 till date, only 2 appointments, that also way back in 2017 and 2018. From November 2018 till date, so far, not even a single appointment has been made on compassionate grounds by the department. However, after I've submitted my application, over the years, 64 appointments have been made in Group C and Group D post. I'm eligible for Group C post. So what I'm submitting is that over the years, the department has not considered even a single applicant for appointment. However, the OM clearly states that if there is regular posts available, then appointment should be made immediately, because the whole objective of the OM for compassionate appointment is to give immediate relief to the people, to the family members who have died in harness.
Yes.
However, in the present case, in the present department, for the past so many years, more than 8 years, none of the applicants.
But there was applicant.
There are applicants, Your Lordship.
And they used to maintain the list of the candidates who applied for.
Who have applied.
They were not appointed.
They were not appointed. They were not even They did not even scrutinize the documents.
That is not your case. Your case is,
Yes,
let
Lordship.
us come to your case.
Yes, Lordship.
Hmm.
So my application was also not considered.
So your application was submitted in the year 2020. After 2020, no appointment.
Yes, in fact, before 2020, from
No,
2018
let us forget
onwards.
about the before.
Yes, Lordship.
After 2020, when you
No,
met and
till date, only no appointments from 2020 till date.
you said that how many 60 plus have been appointed?
Yes, Lordship.
What is, in which year?
Yes, Lordship. After, Your Lordship, if I may take you to the relevant portion in my affidavit in reply. I've made my application in 2020. Lordship,
No, let us be clear first.
yes, Lordship.
So according to you, now how many posts are lying vacant according to
Lordship,
you?
I was able to obtain through the RTI replies the list of grade 3 and grade 4 staffs who will be retiring within this year from January to January 2025.
Not yet retired?
Some have retired, Your Lordship.
No, no. The how many posts according to you? are
Till
lying
date,
vacant?
5 posts are still vacant because they have retired
No,
in.
okay, but then the wait list are 9 ahead of you.
Yes, Lordship.
Even if all these 5 are also appointed, then your will come down to, of course, serial number 4.
Yes, Lordship. Very well taken.
Hmm.
However, my case is that it, as per the OM of the department itself, of the government itself, it clearly says that the department is required to maintain a waiting list where,
This is waiting list. Is this not?
no,
waiting
it's
list?
not a waiting list. It's just the list of candidates who have
Applied.
applied and not a waiting list.
No, applied for those who have not yet been appointed are the waiting list.
No, Your Lordship. None of the applicants so far. See, one of the applicant, he has applied in 2017, way back in the list at annexure 1. However, he was not considered. Since 2018, no appointments have been made under compassionate grounds in the department. In total violation of the OM. The OM clearly states that if there is vacant regular post,
Now, how many vacant posts are lying now at the moment?
at present, as per the RBI reply, which is at page 18 of my affidavit in reply.
18.
Yes, Lordship. There are 5 vacancies. If Your Lordship may kindly see at page 18 of the affidavit in reply. My affidavit in reply, Lordship. Last page.
Yes.
Lordship, serial number 1, date of retirement is 31st January 2025. Serial number 2, 20th February 2025. So far, till serial number 5, who have retired on 31st March 2025.
Okay, so there are 5 vacant posts.
Yes, presently.
At the moment.
Yes, as per their submission.
Okay, so if there is a 5 posts, then 50% of the 5 would be
At least,
Two.
at least
Two
two,
posts.
at least 2 posts,
Two or
at
three.
least 2 posts will be available.
2. So 2, and your list, your serial is at 10,
Yes, Lordship.
but 1 and 2 probably will be 1, 2, and 3 at the most.
Yes.
Would probably this year would be appointed,
Yes,
isn't
Lordship.
it? So then it will, your list will come down to serial number 7.
Yes, Lordship. However, interestingly,
Hmm.
I've come before this honorable court because my case was not considered.
No,
Lordship, this.
well, no, just a minute, huh? Whether the case of the serial number 1 to 9 have been considered,
No,
then
it's a clear case where applications have been made over the years since 2017 till date.
Yeah.
However, despite of the fact that there are vacancies,
no, where is the vacancy?
Your
The
Lordship,
present one, this is
I
March.
have annexed,
This year only, not,
I have annexed at another document,
okay,
their reply.
Okay,
which is at page 10
of the
of my affidavit in reply, Your
affidavit in
Lordship.
reply. What is that?
This is the list of appointments from 2010 onwards. They have,
Page 10,
yes, page 10 of my affidavit in reply. Your Lordship, over the years,
list of appointment with effect for 2010 till date.
yes,
Okay.
Lordship. However, in my case, I've made my application in 2020. Your Lordship may kindly come to page 14 at serial number 226. Page 14, serial number 226.
Yes.
The date of appointment is 18/12/2019. Just below that, 10/10/2022. From 2027 onwards till the last appointments, 291 at page 16.
This is by through DPC.
Yes. So from serial number 227 till serial number 291, I've made a categorical statement in my affidavit in reply also.
This is appointment or regularization? What is this?
Appointment, Your Lordship.
This
So,
They said it's a department, DPC.
yes, but the list is regarding appointments made, Your Lordship.
Appointment must have been, they were list of appointment with effect from till so and so. What is this list?
This is the list of,
When I say DPC, after conducting DPC, that means they must have been working in the department from the department as a contingent, or what?
Lordship.
This, what is this list about? The DPC, a person is appointed after conducting DPC when he is already in the department,
Your Lordship, but,
not direct appointment.
yes, Lordship, but the date of joining is crucial.
That is why I'm saying.
Yes, Lordship.
So this is when it is considered by the departmental promotion committee, then it is within the department only, not from outside, not direct appointment from outside.
Lordship, these are direct appointments because the list maintained by the department clearly says that it's the appointments that has been made, not promotions. The list is not about promotions, Your Lordship.
Then
So I've made the,
considered by DPC.
I have made a categorical statement, Your Lordship,
Okay.
saying that over the past years, ever since my application, more than 60 appointments have been made in grade 3 and 4 posts, Your Lordship. However, despite of the fact that there were regular posts available, Your Lordship, my guess was also not considered. Even those ahead of me, they were also not considered. In fact, there is no consideration on the basis of compassionate appointments. Your Lordship, I am before this honorable court because my guess was not considered. And today, if relief is not granted with a direction, specific direction to the department, then even if the case is disposed of, I will not be considered. I will never be considered because the facts clearly states, the documents clearly speaks that since 2018 till that there has been 0 appointments on compassionate grounds. The very object of the scheme has been defeated by the actions of the respondent authorities, Your Lordship. At this juncture, Your Lordship, if a direction can be issued to the respondents to consider, and henceforth, it should be strictly maintained and appointments should also be made for those eligible persons. No doubt, only eligible persons should be appointed and scrutiny should be met. And as per the list, whoever is applicable or whoever is eligible. There may be a case where even the list of applicants who have applied, they may not be eligible also because the OM clearly states that recruitment rules should be followed. So eligibility, non-eligibility may be the criteria. I'm not concerned about those things, but henceforth, if the OM is strictly followed and appointments also made.
So according to you, while appointing these persons, OM has not been followed.
Yes, Lordship.
Okay, so.
OM is not considered.
Mr. Lordship.
Yes, please.
Now here in the petitioner writ petition, page number 17. Bara 7.
Read petition.
Lordship, page number 17. Here in serial number 7, it's clearly stated that the department should maintain a roster list.
No, waiting list.
Waiting
Lordship.
list, that's,
Yes, Lordship.
that is the same thing. So now the department has accepted the petitioner application and they have put his name in the serial number 10. Now the petitioner here, the petitioner died on 2020, 11th. 19/11/2020. Now the petitioner has submitted their application 25/11/2020. Now their application have been accepted. That's why they have put in the roster list. Now in the waiting list, now the petitioner is in serial number 10. Now my learned friend, in his affidavit in reply, he made an RDI. Now he had mentioned the appointment after his application have been accepted. But now the department had clearly stated the serial number 227, after applying for the compassionate appointment, the OM says that it should not be exceeding 50%. Now 50% it's include, Lordship, some land owner, they used to give the fourth grade landowner, including if the vacancies arise, and some promotion. So including all that, three of that fourth grade, they have used to, the department used to include that, and on that basis, they used to employ. Now, here the petitioner is in serial number 10. So Lordship, it's past only 4 years. So the department will appoint when his serial will come up.
Your Lordship,
Since ahead of that, there are 9 of them to be appointed.
very well taken, Your Lordship, but the fact remains that over the past 8 years, there is no appointments made on compassionate grounds. So our turn will never come, Your Lordship, if they don't consider applications on compassionate grounds. It will all remain the same. The only objective, the only motive for me coming and approaching this honorable court is for a direction to the respondent authorities to strictly comply with the OM and make appointments. If I'm not eligible, if I'm found not eligible, I may not be appointed, but the OM should be followed. The very objective of the scheme should be attained. Your Lordship, recently,
So according to the OM,
yes, Lordship,
the 50% of the vacancies
yes, Lordship,
during the year
yes,
should be appointed from the applicant among the compassionate appointment.
yes, Lordship,
Okay, applicant.
yes, Lordship,
So this has, according to you, this has not been followed.
yes, for the
Now
past
since
8
there
years.
is, now since there is some vacancy.
Yes,
and-
Lordship,
And some more vacancies are likely to fall.
Yes,
during
Lordship.
This year.
yes, Lordship,
And if you are entitled,
yes, Lordship,
you should also be appointed.
yes, Lordship,
With
So
that
that
direction.
direction can be given.
With that direction, Lordship.
Okay,
Lordship.
so the direction would be that you will strictly follow the
Lordship.
OM. And based on the, strictly
OM.
based on the OM
Lordship.
and the list being maintained by the department.
Lordship.
And as and when his list comes,
Lordship.
you must appoint him.
Lordship.
yes, Lordship,
And then while appointing the others also, this OM should be
Lordship.
properly maintained,
and Lordship, if
strictly maintained, I mean.
if an observation can be made that
Hmm.
from 2018 onwards, till date, no, so far, no appointments have been made.
No, they don't say.
No, Your Lordship,
So no appointment has been made.
yes, no appointments,
No,
Lordship.
when we say that you have to.
Yes,
strictly
in
follow
my
the OM.
affidavit in reply,
Hmm.
over the past 8 years, there have been not a
Which-
single
which
appointment.
Which paragraph?
With
Yes.
that.
Lordship. The RTI reply speaks for itself, Your Lordship.
Okay.
Just now, we have written page 17, Your Lordship.
Okay.
Page 17 to my affidavit in reply, Your Lordship.
Hmm.
It clearly, Your Lordship got it.
True, on page 17.
Yes.
affidavit in
Reply.
Yes.
List of appointment under compassionate crown from January 2016
Okay.
till date. 2 appointments.
Only 2.
Yes, that two way back in 2017 and 2018, that has to be taken into consideration,
So
Lordship.
this observation I'll make that you have not appointed since 2018.
Yes, Lordship.
And then while appointing for from now on henceforth,
Lordship.
you'll strictly follow the OM.
OM Lordship.
Okay.
Lordship.
With that observation, I'll pass order.
Yes,
Okay.
Lordship.
Mr.
Aaron Long, Your Lordship.
Land Council for the petitioner. Also have Mr. Y.
Yes, Lordship.
Yeah.
Why are you some-
Y. Jungli Sangtam, Land Government Advocates for the state. Respondent number 1 to 4.
Lordship.
Okay. Then this will be dictated. This will be dictated. Okay. Chamber dictation.
Lordship.
Okay.
Much obliged, Your Lordship. Much obliged.
Please, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, I seek Your Lordship indulgence in item number 2.
Item 2.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Yes, yes, please.
Lordship, in this matter, I've received the affidavit in reply file by the petitioner this morning.
Okay.
So, Lordship, may kindly grant me a week's time to go through it.
Okay. So your miss?
Obang Nenla Longchair.
Yes. Obang Nenla, Longchair Land Council for the petitioner is present. So. Miss Mary, Land Senior Government Advocate, submits that she had just received the affidavit in reply this morning and prays for some time to go through the same. Prayer is allowed. List is matter
After a week?
after a week. It will be in admission?
Yes,
Okay.
admission hearing, yes, Your Lordship.
Okay, for admission hearing. Okay.
I'm obliged. Your Lordship.
Obliged, Lordship.
Item number 6.
Ma'am, please, Your Lordship.
Yes, sir.
This morning I have received an instruction. Now the petitioner is in serial number 145. It's about a convention and appointment.
Okay.
So I have received that instruction. So my
Serial number is 145.
Lordship.
So if your serial number is 145, as and when your serial, your turn come, they will appoint. Can you give that kind of a direction?
Lordship.
Because he has made application
Lordship.
and then application whether that has been disposed of.
Accepted. That's what he have put, the petitioner, that's what in the convention at least, his name have been implemented. So now he's in serial number 145,
145.
Lordship.
Okay.
Lordship, your petitioner's father expired in the year 2018, Lordship.
2018.
Lordship.
Okay.
And the petitioner's brother.
Which
filed-
department this is?
It's in police.
Police.
Police Department, Lordship, Home Department.
Okay, police department used to maintain a separate wait list,
Lordship.
waiting list.
Lordship.
So say his serial is at 45, 145. He has submitted representation. Representation disposed of? No.
Not yet, Lordship.
Okay.
No.
So since the department has, you have a list also, list of,
Lordship, I have not received.
they have an
that.
X? No.
No.
Then we'll mention that the name of the petitioner found place at the serial number 145 of the seniority list.
Lordship.
And then the department will consider as and when his turn comes.
Lordship, my
Okay,
prayer, is
that,
if certain time may be given, Lordship.
no,
particular-
because time is not possible because your list is at
Lordship.
145.
Lordship.
The all others are to be first appointed and thereafter only your turns. But then they should not supersede you.
Lordship, Lordship.
Okay, and then they should strictly follow the list and appoint as per the list. And then as and when your turn comes, you should also be appointed.
Lordship.
That direction can be given,
Lordship.
okay? Yes. Mr. Lakini Pom.
Lucknow form lordship.
Declare form land counsel for the petitioner. I've also heard Mr. Ajungli Longcha, no? Land government advocate for the state of Nagaland. State respondent number 1 to 5. Stop. And this also will be disposed of as per.
Lordship.
Okay. We'll dictate it.
Obliged, lordship.
Item number 7.
Okay. Yes.
Lordship, I'm for the petitioner. The matter pertains for completion appointment. Lordship,
It's a compassionate.
yes. The state are yet to file the affidavit in
Yes,
opposition.
government is yet to file
Yes,
affidavit.
yes, your lordship.
No one represent the government. Yours is in which department?
Office of Deputy Commissioner Tuinsang.
Deputy Commissioner.
Yes, your lordship.
When this is expired?
In the year 2019.
19.
Yes, your lordship.
Okay. Your son or?
Yes,
daughter?
I'm the son.
Son. Okay, you have submitted representation.
Yes, your lordship.
Representation was not disposed of,
Yes, your lordship.
not yet. Are the department maintaining any seniority list or the list of the candidate who applied for the compassionate appointment?
Lordship, I filed my RTI in the year 2014. So as per the RTI, it is stated that my name is not reflected in the waiting list as well. I did not.
Who appeared for the government? No, no one. So it has to be reflected first,
Yes, your lordship.
your name.
It's
and
nowhere
then,
to be found.
Probably the direction required to go to dispose of your representation. If the government represent that with that direction, this can also be disposed of. Who appeared earlier? Sankam. Ajungli same, I think. Sankam. Sankam is the same.
On behalf of S.
Okay. Advocate appearing on behalf. I think this need to be disposed of with a direction to dispose of your representation only. Because your name has not yet come in the list. Okay, anyway, let them file affidavit first over there.
Okay.
Miss
Grace
Very-
Namgi. Grace Namgi.
Grace Namge. Your name is there in the cause list.
Mm,
It's not there.
yes, your lordship.
Grace
Namgi.
Namge. Land
It's
Council
not
for-
reflected, your lordship.
Okay, Land Council for the petitioner. No one appears on behalf of the state respondent. However, the office note dated 11/4/2025 reflect that the government is yet to file affidavit in view of the above. The state respondent is given another 2 weeks' time to file affidavit in opposition. List is matter after 2 weeks.
Much obliged, your lordship.
It's done. Yes, ma'am. Okay. So we'll take after finishing typing. Okay.